Hello you lovely people and welcome to my channel Keely Talks. I hope that you're all well. You've seen the thumbnail and title and you know why you're here. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button and hit that thumbs up as well, guys. So I found this disastrous article today and it is a joke. It is so laughable. Like, we're gonna get straight into it, and then afterwards we're gonna have a bit of a rant and a conversation about it. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this. I hope you laugh and feel some type of way the same as I did. Anyway, here we go. This article, like you just heard me saying, is absolutely ridiculous. Obviously an Amber Turd sympathiser. Like, what the hell? Anyway, let's get into it. InsideTheMagic.com. This was written by Rebecca Barton. I will be remembering that name for sure. A Rolling Stone journalist who once conducted a lost interview with Pirates of the Caribbean franchise stars Johnny Depp, who played Captain Jack Sparrow, and Keith Richards, who played Captain Teague Sparrow's father, recently shared details about his horror show experience with the two show business eccentrics. Woe is me to this journalist. This is because he's been getting so much hate. He didn't have a bleeding horror show experience. Like, how could you have a horror show experience with Johnny Depp and Keith Richards? Like, come on now. The interview seemingly began innocuously enough, with the duo complimenting one another on their respective performances in Pirates of the Caribbean at World's Ends. He's always been very gracious, very sweet, very nice, welcoming and hospitable, Depp said of Richards, in his usual honey-voiced way. What do I like about him? Everything. And getting him to play a part in this trilogy is enormous, a major coup. So that was Johnny Depp. And then Keith Richards said, "Oh, it's been great fun," said Richards, the subtler of the two in this particular enterprise. Johnny and I have just slowly gotten to know each other, so it's not like there's been some forged bonding. It's just felt natural. No big deal. He's a very, very straight up guy. And there's Keith Richards in the Pirates of the Caribbean film, as many of you guys already know and have already seen. He did amazing, I think, as Johnny Depp's dad. Things seemingly, however, quickly derailed, with Rolling Stone guitarist Richards becoming nearly unglued that the reporter was unaware of his penchant for skull rings, which was spanned over 30 years. Upon being questioned about whether or not Richards' love of the ring style had originated due to Iggy Pop, the following exchange allegedly occurred. Now, I'm not being funny, right? But what kind of journalist goes and interviews somebody without doing your research first? So yeah, I'd be mad like that. If I was Keith Richards or Johnny Depp and I took my time out of my busy schedule to go and do an interview, and you, the journalist, didn't even know something that was very prominent about me and then offended me by asking if it was from Iggy Pop, I'm gonna be off at ya. No disrespect to Iggy Pop, by the way, but I'm just saying, like, you don't do that. Anyway, and Depp was the first. I don't like this Depp Richards. No, I'm gonna call him what he is. His first name, Johnny. Johnny was the first to talk. He's the originator of the skulls. He just about hissed, falling into the words. I feel like they're taking the piss out of Johnny Depp's stammer here, and it's that again, another thing that off about this article. This is the original one, Keith said coolly. Then he came forward. I've been wearing it for 30 odd years. You didn't know that? You didn't know that Keith Richards was famous for his skull ring? Rightly so, Keith Richards was pissed off at this journalist for not knowing something that was a simple fact that was big within his fan base, and that a lot of people knew this information. And this journalist walks in blind without even doing his research and asks him a purpose. Like, if you're going to ask a question about something particular, at least know your shit first. Do you know what I'm saying? Right, okay, so this is the journalist speaking. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But the point is this. When a guy like Keith Richards starts referring to himself in the third person, you can be sure that any ironic intent on the surface is covering up an ugly purplish ego bruise the size of a Mount Vesuvius. Again. Ignorant journalist. Woe is me. Following a tense moment in which the journalist wondered if he could actually survive being thrown off the 7th-story balcony where the disastrous interview with Mick Jagger's other half and Tim Burton's longtime bestie was taking place, he realised I'd been talking to these two for 14 minutes and 21 seconds. I had 45 minutes and 39 seconds left to my allotted time. What a horror show. And there was no stopping it. I'm sorry, I feel like that you, Mr. Journalist Interviewer, is the one with the ego bruise, because you didn't know something as simple as something that was very, very strongly associated with Keith Richards' persona and personality and his way of being. You had to go out of your way, and even this bit here, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. No, maybe you didn't. Maybe you didn't do your research and you fucked up your interview at the beginning. I'd be pissed off too. I'm pissed off just reading it. Okay, let's carry on. Eventually, the interview was reassigned, but not before the reporter apparently suffered long-term psychological damage. He quit. And it's anyone's guess if he's joking or not. Oh my gosh. Wind your neck in, cockle. Okay, the journalist says, I went on to suffer psychic repercussions. I think that's supposed to say psychological. Psychic repercussions. As many of you know, I am a psychic and spirit medium. So that just made me laugh. Okay. I had to suffer psychic repercussions that continue to this day. Why, what's happening, love? Are you experiencing psychic thoughts from Keith Richards, like, because you didn't remember his ring? Is that what's going on here? Typo. Wow. Nightmares, mostly, that arrive unbidden, usually around dawn, filled with bananas and deadly sins. Keith Richards and Johnny Depp copying Keith Richards. Everything compounding to make me twitch and sigh until noon at least. I'll never forget it. The three of us sitting there in the dark, drinking drinks, smoking smokes and exchanging unpleasantries. No, what's happening, if you're having any type of nightmares, it's because you know that you fucked up an interview of a lifetime with two music legends on one of the most legendary films that there is. Johnny Depp is a legend in the acting career, right? You fucked it up. So now, your repercussions are that you're remembering constantly, I didn't know something simple, I didn't do my research. Well, that's what's going here, my love. But you ain't my love, but let's carry on. Oh, and then it starts to go on about the case. We all know that, we're all following that. And it goes on about the UK case, which is a load of bullshit. Again, the UK case, a load of bullshit, a load of lies. And this is all it says about this. At this time, the farmer couple is next expected to appear in court in relation to a $50 million US civil lawsuit in Virginia, April 2022. You know what, though? You know what it's not got here? It's not got anything about how... It's got here about how apparently Johnny Depp did that, which is total bollocks. But it's not got anything about how Amber Heard lied about donating money or anything. You can tell that these are obviously Amber Heard sympathisers, and that they just fucking... I'm sorry for swearing, guys, but this has annoyed me, this article. And it's got me vexed, and I just wanted to rage about it. But yeah, it's like they're just these sympathisers. And you know what's going on? We'll get into it now. That article, I tell ya, like what was the person thinking? Rebecca, what's her name, or whatever she was called, who reported on this, on that guy having his psychic repercussions. What the fuck? I'm sorry, right, guys, I'm sorry for all the cursing in this video. But yeah, this is just laughable. The fact that they're turning around, calling it a horror show. Nah, mate, the only one who was the horror show was you, Mr. Journalist. Because, you know, you went into that interview with no bloody research. You didn't look into shit. You didn't... Why would you ask a question and not even already... potentially know the answer? Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not even a journalist, but I know these things. Like, it's just common sense now. Come on. This newspaper group, whatever you want to call it, Inside the Magic, no, more like Inside the Shit Volcano Thunder Tornado Storm. Because all they're spilling out the mouth is bullshit. I don't know if YouTube are gonna like take this video down because of all the swear words, but oh well, it's fine. It's alright, it's all good. But yeah, I don't know if you guys are feeling the same kind of way. I don't normally share anything like this, but I had to share this article, because I know that you guys will probably be feeling the same as me, and you'll probably be having similar thoughts to myself. Please let me know your thoughts down below as well, by the way. And did you see the little add-on that they added on there? That they just added on about the UK case. They didn't add on the fact that in that UK case, we found out that Amber Heard didn't donate anything to charity. Did they? Well, actually, it was from the Virginia, but it was in the UK case as well at the end. They didn't add that on there. They just added on all the Amber Heard's lies, which are literally just being spewing out now. Like, we all knew they were lies, but the lies are being proven to be lies, and it's amazing. And you know what, guys? Keep your eyes peeled at the moment, because usually when we see these BS articles like this, it's because something big is about to come out. Something is about to drop. So keep your eyes peeled for that, because, you know, there's a few of these kind of articles going around at the moment, slating Johnny. And you know what? It's because he's getting so much love, and the tides are starting to change. Like, at the moment, we're seeing a lot of mainstream media reporting the positives around Johnny Depp regarding this case, and they're reporting on the negatives around Amber Heard. And it's a big change. It took a minute for it to happen, but it's now finally been happening. So it's all amazing news. Anyway, we're crawling up to 15 minutes. Again, guys, if you're new, please hit the subscribe button, my loves. And if if you enjoyed the video, please hit the thumbs up, and also let me know your comments down below. And before we go, just so in case you didn't know, on this channel we do cover this. We cover this Johnny Depp case. We cover also, like I said earlier, I'm a psychic spirit medium. I do free readings on my stream every Tuesday at 10:30 p.m. UK, 5:30 p.m. EST. And we also cover different subjects such as DV, healing after DV. That's why this case is so close to my heart. I am a survivor of DV, so we cover that subject. So we cover anxiety and depression, we cover mindfulness, and we cover history. We cover all different sorts of things. We cover chronic pain as well, and other pop culture topics. Basically, it's everything that's close to my heart and that I want to share with you guys. So, you know, if you're new and you think you'd enjoy that, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you for the next one, guys. Take care, and I love you all, and ta-ra for now.